5 summers ago, we lost one of the most influential and talented personalities in the music industry. Michael Jackson passed away on June 25th, 2009, leaving behind a legacy of music and showmanship that changed the industry forever. Whether it be his theatrical concerts or his awe-inspiring dancing, MJ did everything in his power to make the world remember his name. In his later years, Michael garnered a lot of infamy, and the press showed him in a negative light. But no matter what stance you take on the issue, there is no denying the immense talent behind the troubled genius. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm a big Michael fan. So to commemorate the King of Pop, I am presenting my top 20 favorite Michael Jackson songs. These are the tunes that make me dance, make me sing, make me think, and inspire my own creativity. So without further ado, these are my top 20 favorite MJ songs. Number 20, Slave to the Rhythm, from the album Escape. This is a new one. Well, sort of. Michael was to have recorded this jam during his recording sessions for Dangerous. However, it was picked up and polished off for the 2014 posthumous release, Escape. Michael spins a heart-wrenching tale of an abused woman forced to answer to demanding men for the sake of her children. Delivering a powerful message and being a sick dance tune, Michael proves he's still a force to be reckoned with, even in the afterlife. Number 19, In the Closet, from the album Dangerous. Sexy, funky, and a classic example of Michael's 90s style. In the Closet is a slinky seducer about two lovers who try to keep their love under wraps, for the time being. Accompanied with a super slick music video, this song just oozes charm and sly grace. Plus, the silky poetic voice of former Princess Stephanie of Monaco just turns up the heat. Originally, MJ planned this as a duet with Madonna, but abandoned the project when he found Madge's lyrics too provocative. Well, the In the Closet we got is still pretty damn racy. Number 18, Earth Song, from the album History. The pleading nature of Michael's Heal the World messages is the most apparent in this soulful power ballad, and for once it's a more bitter and disgusted approach. You hear the disdain in Michael's voice as he questions what we are doing to our planet by trampling it with warfare and snuffing out major forests. And the choral work. My God, the choral work is simply phenomenal. Earth Song is almost a hate letter to industrialization. Number 17, Who Is It, from the album Dangerous. Another bitter and mournful track for you. However, this one is simply a breakup song, leaving Michael questioning who his love has run off with so unexpectedly. From the opening bass riff, Who Is It lassos you in for a grievous journey of anguish, all the while being incredibly catchy and melodic. The instrumentation is beautiful and the beat is tight, and it'll have you hooked from the intro to the climax, and leave you popping your shoulders long after the outro beatboxing fades out. Number 16, You Are Not Alone, from the album History. Okay, I swear we got happier songs on the way. Another breakup tune, but probably one of the best ever written. The earnest and longing for a second chance can be heard in Michael's voice, all the while the sweet melancholy melody dances with the wonderful orchestration. This is a definite feel song, and I always play this sucker when I'm in need of reassurance in my life. Number 15, Thriller, from the album Thriller. Ah, yes, the one Michael is unanimously associated with. And how can you not like Thriller? The melody is catchy, dance-worthy, the perfect groovy Halloween jam, and a perfect 80s pop tune. The lyrics are fun and memorable, and of course, there's the music video. This was the first MJ video I ever saw, and to this day it still gives me chills. Every time MJ starts dancing with the dead, I can't help but smile and groove along with them. The best song to blast at any dance, especially if everyone shambles along with the rhythm. Thriller. Can you dig it? Number 14, The Way You Make Me Feel, from the album Bad. Groovy, catchy, and iconic. From the opening growl to the hard slam of the percussion, The Way You Make Me Feel is a perfect MJ dance tune. Not only a monster hit from Michael, but a monster 1980s hit in general. The lyrics are catchy, the tune is tight, and it has the perfect beat to strut your stuff to, no matter how silly you may look doing it. Plus, it's an opportune chance to work out your falsetto. The Way You Make Me Feel also has one of the tightest and all-around coolest looking dance routines of MJ's whole catalog of music and dance. Give the video a watch and be prepared to be knocked off your feet. Number 13, Superfly Sister, from the album Blood on the Dance Floor. Now here's a tune only you die-hard fans will know. Superfly Sister was one of the 5 original tracks released on the remix album Blood on the Dance Floor, which featured a score of remixes from MJ's previous album History. Superfly Sister is a funky piece of New Jack Swing, all about the guys with one thing on their mind and the ladies who provoke them. We get a great example of Michael's gravelly free verse, which makes it delectably dance-ready. This is a great tune if you just want a freestyle dance. The melody is catchy, the beat is pounding, and for being close to 7 minutes long, it hardly drags. Check this one out. Number 12, Remember the Time, from the album Dangerous. A swing and pop tune that is one of the highlights of the album. Remember the Time is a relatable song in which MJ begs a lady to remember when they fell in love. This is a more modern classic MJ tune, with solid tones and killer verse. It all builds up to a fantastic display of ad-lib and scat singing, and the lyrics are something that I've learned to appreciate more as of late. The music video is pretty cool, but a bit odd. Why is it in ancient Egypt? Why is Eddie Murphy the pharaoh? Why is the dance so freaking complicated? Ah well, Remember the Time is certainly a song worth remembering. Number 11, You Rock My World, from the album Invincible. When Michael tried to revamp his career in 2001, what came of it was Invincible, a relatively mediocre album. However, the one tune that saves the album is You Rock My World, a killer soft pop dance tune that proved MJ still had the world in his hand. The chorus is stylish, the verses are slick, and it leads to an incredible Michael vocal performance. The melody is lush, the bass is groovin', and the strings. God, those strings! Also, this is an MJ music video that needs to be seen, featuring a great dance break, classic MJ storytelling, and an all-star cast. You Rock My World. I think the title says it all. Number 10, Human Nature, from the album Thriller. Mellow, rocking, and pleasant on the ears. This MJ tune is always a big hit at concerts, especially when accompanied with his phenomenal robot skills. The melody is laid back and tender, while the lyrics and sheer emotion just make the song ooze. I'm not sure what it's oozing, but trust me, it's all good. With heavenly high notes, poetic lyrics, and an all-around groovy feel, you can't lose with Human Nature. Number 9, Break of Dawn, from the album Invincible. In my opinion, this is Michael's most underrated tune. Incorporating R&B, soul, and even some soft jazz, Michael produced one of the most relaxingly passionate songs in his whole career when he worked on this with Dr. Freeze back in 1999. The lyrics are hot and lead to a song that's just plain fun to sing, and the laid-back groove of the melody makes you feel like you're going for an easy stroll through the park at the break of dawn. I highly recommend this one if you haven't heard it yet. Number 8, Man in the Mirror, from the album Bad. And now we come to the fan favorite and non-fan favorite, Man in the Mirror. The song's lyrics tell of how the changes you want to see in the world all begin with you. And after listening to this song, you can't help but believe it. I mean, what else is there to say about this song? It's freaking legendary. The tune, the lyrics, the message, the chorus work, all of it. It's so legendary it remains one of Michael's biggest hits, and his highest selling song on iTunes. And how can you not love this song? Just watching the King get so involved in the song on stage is magical and leads to one of the singer's most noteworthy performances and tunes. Number 7, Bad, from the album Bad. Now, this song just drips 80s. Hell, just look at the album cover. Well, the song's called Bad, but it's just so good. The edginess of the lyrics, the driving beat of the percussion, and the sheer addictive nature of the melody just grabs me every time I hear it, and I can't help but singing and dancing along. This also has one of my favorite music videos, with tight choreography, slick cinematography, and a fantastic job of costuming. What else can you say but, who's bad? Number 6, Dangerous, from the album Dangerous. Now this is an edgy song. The lyrics spin a yarn about a girl who is so seductive she is almost dangerous. There's just a certain something about this song that can't be described. It could be the fact that Michael speaks the verses, it could be the fact that the instrumentation is dark and funky. But for me, it's the sheer showmanship behind it. Whenever Michael performs this song live, it's one hell of a show. His performance of Dangerous at the 1995 MTV Music Awards is my absolute favorite live performance by him, even if the live version is significantly different from the album version. Regardless, the album version of Dangerous is one sleek, funky, and saucy number that'll have you hooked in passion's insanity. Number 5, Stranger in Moscow, from the album History. This is a serious candidate for Best Michael Song. Michael wrote this song when he was on tour in Moscow in 1993, when the infamous scandals arose overseas. Through MJ's vocal performance and the sheer gloomy nature of the lyrics, you can truly feel how alone the man felt. The opening percussion is truly memorable, and the overall melody is hauntingly beautiful and truly creates a deep melancholy feel. And that's just the start. The song is accompanied by my favorite music video of Michael's. I can't do it justice by describing it. Just check out the video and the song. I promise you won't regret it. Number 4, Smooth Criminal, from the album Bad. Now this is what I call iconic Michael. The costume, the dance, the music, everything just screams what MJ's performances were all about. The lyrics tell the tale of a girl named Annie, and how she was attacked by an assailant only referred to as a smooth criminal. The bass is driving, the verses are furious, the chorus is harmonious, and it all leads to a fantastic musical breakdown and a truly iconic dance. I cannot go on about this song enough, and this is another one of those MJ songs that's simply legendary and needs to be heard. Number 3, Billie Jean, from the album Thriller. I can only imagine what it must have been like hearing this I can only imagine what it must have been like listening to Thriller on vinyl back in 1982. And once this little number dropped, it must have been apparent how big Michael was going to be. This song is all about a girl who claims to be the mother of Michael's child, and may or may not be based off of true events. Again, legendary. Everything about it. The melody, the chorus, the bass, and of course, the moonwalk. And I don't think I need to spend any more time with this one. Freaking Billie Jean. Number 2, Jam, from the album Dangerous. This may seem an odd choice for my number 2 slot, but there's one huge reason. This song makes me want to dance like no other. Right from the intro, I'm in total Michael mode, and I just want to perform. Another kind of change the world song, Michael takes striking imagery into his lyrics and wraps them up in one of the funkiest dance tunes he has ever put out. Seriously, just watch him do this as his opening in one of his concerts. It's freaking epic. I love everything about this tune, from the bizarre yet catchy lyrics, to the aggressive chorus, to the synthesized trumpets. It ain't too hard for me to jam. And my favorite Michael Jackson song is Blood on the Dance Floor, from the album Blood on the Dance Floor. Yet another song that just makes me want to dance. To describe this song, it's basically if you threw Dangerous and Billie Jean into a blender. The melody is groovy, the chorus is fantastic, and the verses display Michael's excellent lower register. This song puts such a groove into me, I start dancing or grooving no matter where I hear it, even at work. Again, a bit of an obscure choice, I know, but this is one that you gotta hear. It's just so good, and it's just so MJ.